Two of the world's most powerful navies just joined forces near Vladivostok. As American submarines quietly shifted position, China and Russia launched an enormous maritime drill in the Sea of Japan, full of high-tech ships, deep-sea coordination, and striking timing. This isn't just about training. It's a carefully calculated signal. In this video, we'll uncover what's unfolding off Asia's eastern coastline, explore what triggered this powerful alignment, and explain how these maneuvers could reshape strategic balance in the Indo-Pacific. Let's break it down. In August 2025, China and Russia kicked off their latest collaborative naval drill, Joint Sea 2025, off the coast of Vladivostok in the Sea of Japan. This exercise isn't routine. It's one of the most strategically detailed and coordinated naval actions either nation has conducted together. China deployed a formidable lineup, including the Type 052D guided missile destroyers Shaoxing and Urumqi. These ships are equipped with advanced phased array radar systems, vertical launch missile systems, and modern electronic warfare gear. Their participation underlines China's intent to demonstrate its high-end maritime capabilities and willingness to operate closely with another global navy. Russia, for its part, dispatched multiple vessels from its Pacific fleet. These included missile-equipped corvettes, patrol ships, and dedicated anti-submarine warfare platforms. Some of the vessels participating operate out of Vladivostok, one of Russia's key naval command centers in the Far East. The core of Joint Sea 2025 revolves around advanced cooperative drills. These include simulated search and track operations against underwater vehicles, joint aerial defense maneuvers, surface formation navigation, and electronic surveillance training. Additionally, the forces practiced integrated command structures, showcasing how the two navies are working to overcome operational and doctrinal differences. They also ran rescue and emergency procedures to simulate maritime contingency scenarios. One of the more notable developments is what happens after the drills. Both fleets are scheduled to conduct joint patrols extending farther into the Pacific. This evolution from a localized exercise to a mobile, coordinated maritime presence signals a shift in purpose. The focus is not merely on defense or cooperation. It's on sustained operational presence. The location of the drill adds an extra layer of context. Vladivostok is situated near Japan, South Korea, and key global shipping routes. Holding the exercise here maximizes visibility and asserts both nations' willingness to operate within sight of major regional players. Together, the scale, scope, and location of Joint Sea 2025 suggest that this is more than a tactical drill. It's a rehearsal in global messaging. The timing of Joint Sea 2025 is no less significant than its scale. Just days before the Chinese and Russian vessels assembled near Vladivostok, U.S. President Donald Trump publicly confirmed the repositioning of two American nuclear submarines. The move followed sharp commentary from former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev, who made provocative references to Cold War-era deterrence systems. Although nuclear submarines are frequently deployed without fanfare, Trump's announcement made the maneuver highly visible. Submarines like these are typically the most discreet assets in any fleet, designed to operate without detection. Publicizing their movement, especially in the context of high-level diplomatic tension, signaled an intent to create global awareness without confrontation. That's precisely why many analysts believe the naval drills were recalibrated as a response. While Joint Sea 2025 was likely scheduled well in advance, the degree of visibility, the upgraded exercises, and the synchronization with recent developments suggest both China and Russia saw an opportunity to emphasize alignment in the face of global positioning moves. Strategically, the decision to proceed with this level of naval coordination immediately after the U.S. submarine announcement draws attention to the growing interconnectedness between Beijing and Moscow's defense policies. In previous years, the two countries would respond to international developments individually. In 2025, they appear increasingly comfortable doing so together. Furthermore, this joint visibility sends a message to other key observers, namely U.S. allies in the Indo-Pacific. It signals that any future developments involving one of the nations could involve coordinated movement from the other. The emphasis is less on provocation and more on mutual reinforcement. Two separate actors are beginning to move with shared timing and shared intent. Equally important is the level of interoperability on display. Past joint drills between Russia and China were often limited to symbolic gestures, parallel sailing, or low-level joint commands. But this year's exercise features integrated communication protocols, shared situational awareness systems, and unified command roles in drill scenarios. This shows a level of trust and synchronization rarely seen between militaries with such different backgrounds. The takeaway? Timing is no accident here. It's a carefully measured rhythm, tuned to global developments, and intended to be seen. The most important question emerging from Joint Sea 2025 isn't what was done, but what it means moving forward. The Indo-Pacific is already a region of heightened maritime competition, and this latest drill intensifies that reality. For Japan and South Korea, the presence of Chinese and Russian warships just offshore is a source of concern. Both countries maintain close defense partnerships with the United States and rely on regional stability to secure their maritime routes. In response to the drills, Japan increased its naval surveillance and air patrols near its western seaboard. South Korea conducted readiness assessments and maritime tracking operations as a precaution. For the United States, this evolving partnership represents a new level of strategic complexity. While Washington has the most globally distributed naval force, the possibility of synchronized maneuvers by both China and Russia increases the need for adaptable and multi-domain readiness. American naval planners now must consider dual-actor coordination in their operational calculations. Beyond immediate reactions, these drills also provide insight into long-term military alignment. Joint patrols following the exercise suggest both nations are not merely training together. They're preparing to operate together for longer periods in wider zones. That's a step toward a semi-permanent cooperative presence in international waters. Technologically, the drills provide another clue: modernization convergence. While China builds highly advanced systems like phased array radars and hypersonic missile platforms, Russia contributes decades of experience in underwater warfare and electronic jamming. Each fills gaps for the other. If these capabilities continue to be shared or mirrored, the resulting force becomes harder for any single power to counter effectively. Equally notable is the regional message being sent. Southeast Asian countries, many of which are balancing ties with both China and the US, are likely to interpret these developments with caution. The shift from regional partnerships to strategic demonstrations may force neighboring nations to reconsider their long-term alignments or increase their naval investments. Overall, Joint Sea 2025 marks a shift not just in tactical readiness, but in how China and Russia shape maritime influence. It's a form of forward presence designed to signal flexibility, endurance, and joint capability. That combination makes it a significant milestone in modern naval cooperation. Joint Sea 2025 wasn't just about ships and drills. It was a deliberate move in a bigger global pattern. As the U.S. adjusts its positions, China and Russia are showing they're not just aligned in policy, but in action. The level of coordination, timing, and location sends a signal the world can't ignore. Maritime cooperation is becoming a central pillar of global strategy. Whether this leads to deeper partnerships or rising tension depends on what comes next. But one thing's certain, the seas around Asia just got a lot more strategic. To dive deeper, click the link to watch our full video and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you there.